2 men come out. Oh, no, 4 men come out. They drop their robes, and Erica said, "I'll take a bag of dicks over a bowl of fruit any day."
It's
That
funny.
was the quote. That was the quote
That was
right
good.
there. I was
That
like, I love it.
Our show is going to be called Bag of Dicks.
Yeah, we could do
Yeah,
that. Bag of dicks.
bag of dicks. Welcome to We Wine Whenever. Grab your glass and join 3 Jersey Shore housewives, Wendy, Kelly, and Lori, as they dive into everything from Bravo drama to life's everyday chaos. It's unfiltered, it's hilarious, and it's the real talk you've been waiting for, from relationship to pop culture. We drink wine whenever, and we hope you do too. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a 5-star review. Cheers! Hey, welcome to We Wine Whenever. I'm Wendy.
I'm Kelly.
And I'm Lori.
We are talking about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 15, Episode number 2, Bearing It All. I don't like that name.
You don't like the name after the models and the...
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay, I only watched half of the episode, so I wasn't sure about the reference.
Yeah.
We'll tell
But
you.
you'll explain.
We will.
Yes, we will explain. So we start out at Rachel's house, and she's talking to her son before he leaves for camp. Then then Boz comes over to Rachel's house, and Boz and Rachel are outside talking, and they're talking about Kyle and bringing up about how she's not dating yet.
Or she said she's not dating.
Right. She said she's not dating. And Rachel and Boz are kind of talking about how they are so opposite as people, Rachel and Boz, because like Boz is afraid of nothing and Rachel is afraid of everything in that respect, which I thought that's interesting. I didn't see Rachel as afraid of everything. I didn't see her as that kind of person. I definitely see Boz as not afraid of anything kind of person, but I didn't get that vibe from her.
Yeah.
But she loves the freedom of not having to ask for anything now that her ex is her ex, like he's out of the house. I don't think the divorce is finalized yet, right?
Yeah.
No, they're just separated, but it was interesting to hear her talk about like how she like it almost sounded like when she said Jekyll and Hyde, like if she would ask him a question, like she never knew what she was getting.
Right.
What she was
Right.
getting, yeah. And by the way, I love her bathroom. I love when they were showing the scenes from her home. Her home's beautiful.
Her whole
But
house is gorgeous.
I loved her bathroom. It's awesome.
I don't remember what her bathroom looked like.
It was
What did it look
beautiful.
like?
Just nice
Was
and
it white?
big and nice and big and white and bright and it was beautiful. I loved it. And
Okay.
I'm loving all the gowns. You know, like in
That's
their
her
opening.
style.
No,
Yeah,
I
that's her
mean
shtick.
in the opening scene for
Oh.
Beverly Hills when just that opening scene when they have all their gowns on. They just
Yeah.
really look good. I like them.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of opening, they did their taglines.
Mhm.
You know
did.
what? I have them here, so I'm going to go through them for us if you don't mind. Kyle's was, in this town, stars come and go, but diamonds last forever. I think that one's actually good. No?
All right.
Okay.
I mean, it's just odd that she would say that when she's going through a divorce and you get diamonds when you get married. So
Well, she means diamonds because
do
that's what
diamonds
they
last
hold.
forever?
They hold diamonds in Beverly Hills, though.
Oh, yeah, maybe
but,
that's the
I mean,
deal.
diamonds represent marriage, or engagement, and I don't know. I thought it was odd that
All
she
right.
said that.
All right. And I didn't even think, I didn't take it for marriage. I thought diamonds do last forever and they hold diamonds. And Sutton's was, I might live on a main road, but I definitely bring main character energy. No, you don't.
No, don't even bring like friend of energy. I don't even know why you're here.
Boz was, I turn ambition into an art form, and I am the masterpiece. I didn't get that one either.
Yeah, it's no good.
Erica's was, survival isn't my story, it's my superpower. I actually kind of like that one.
Yeah, I don't mind that one.
Dorit's, I'm unfiltered, unbothered, and finally unburdened. Listen, I don't know that anything Dorit says is going to be okay with me because I'm really not liking her this season.
You're
or
not
last
feeling
season,
her, huh?
so- No, I'm not.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts on that one?
How?
Who? Me?
Anybody out there that I'm talking to.
And I'll take an answer from anybody. Well, I'm kind of on the fence about Dorit, because I'm not as far into. I haven't watched the show as long as you guys have, so I only have. What's this? My second season watching it, so I don't. You know what I mean? I'm still
Yeah.
trying to get like the feel of it. I don't know. We'll see.
I am not bothered by Dorit at all. I am here for her. And the fact that she won an award at BravoCon for her scene smoking the cigarette in the car and got up on stage to accept her award and lit a cigarette
Yeah,
while
Kelly's
she
like,
did so.
okay, we could be friends.
Huge fucking fan.
Yeah.
Huge fan.
Yeah.
Okay, I will say that was iconic. Okay, I'll
Yes,
give
no, definitely.
It was seriously iconic.
Yeah.
absolutely. I absolutely would give her that.
But I would say I kind of like I see her for what she is. Like I bet you she can be like a real pain in the ass. You know, I bet she can be whiny. I bet she can be bratty and everything else, but it doesn't necessarily bother me. It's all right. You know,
I
it's
think that PK was the problem in that marriage. So I'm rooting for Dorit. I think he
yeah.
was a big fucking problem.
I definitely think he was the problem, but you know, there's always the truth is always lies somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
You know,
somewhere in the middle.
I'm sure that you know, she had a lot of faults too. You know, it takes two to tango. It takes, you know, and there's shit that happens that if you let stuff go for too long and just sweep it under the rug, and all of a sudden you can just become this really bitter, angry person, and doesn't make the other person who's involved right. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
There's just
No,
like
I do. I know what
it's
you're
somewhere
trying
in
to
the
say.
middle. It's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, the next one is Rachel Zoe, die for fashion, but now I'm living for me. That one I like.
I liked
I
that.
like
That was
that.
good. That was good.
I like that.
Yeah.
Amanda Francis, I didn't marry into money, I manifested it. Don't like it. Don't like her.
I like that one.
You do?
Yeah.
Well,
You
she's
don't like
supposedly the money queen.
She's
So
the money
Yes.
queen.
I'm gonna read her book and then I'll let you know. You can tell.
Okay.
I
I'll be
was
able
thinking the
I'll be able
same
to tell
thing.
by her book what her
Okay.
gig is. What her gig is.
Yeah.
But
I was thinking the same thing.
I love when Rachel was talking to Boz and was saying how you know when her husband was in public with someone else 4 months into their separation, you know, that it's making her think that he's struggling mentally. Because really, you know, she says, "Are you okay? Like, are you unwell? Like, why would you behave that way?" And, you know, she's really right because that is kind of a fucked up behavior when you have small children. So, I don't know. I kind of
Well,
like how
and
she said that.
it's not like they weren't together for a long time. They were together for a long time before they
Right.
had kids.
Right.
So it's like, what are you doing? Like we were
Right.
together this whole time. Then we decided to have children. We have children, and now you're doing a 180. So
Right.
it is a valid question.
Right.
It's not like they met and got pregnant and married and, you know, you didn't know this person all that well.
Right. You had a long time to know,
Yeah.
you know, how it was going to be. And like she says, hide, like don't. Oh, it's just that I mean, the same thing really with PK when he has small children. I mean, Mo is one thing. His kids are adults.
Right.
But
I agree.
with PK and now with Rachel's, that's to me, that's
Yeah, when you got little
it's douchey.
kids.
It's douchey.
No, I totally agree with you. And I actually don't like the fact that everyone is comparing Kyle and Mo's situation with theirs because they're two
Right.
totally separate situations. Because that's one of the
Yeah.
things Rachel is saying. And even Bo is like, how would you be? Well, you can't compare the two.
Right.
You can't compare the two. And it's not really fair to compare the two.
No,
That's
it's
my
not.
thought on it.
Yeah.
The next thing we see is Kyle goes over to Mo's new house, and this is the first time she's there, and she brings him towels again. Well, she brings him towels, and then they cut to the scene where last season she asked him about towels because Portia said he only had 8 towels. He goes, well, I only need 1.
Yeah, what does he need? It's a guy. What does he need, guy? Those 8 towels will last him for like the next 50 fucking years.
Right.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But that's a typical mom thing. That's a typical mom thing. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah. Bring
totally
it. Yeah.
typical.
Yeah, but why is she bringing him towels? Like, let him go buy
Because
his
she
own
thinks that's
fucking towels.
Because he won't, because he's a guy.
All right. So what do you care?
Well, she said when she gave him the black one, she's like, these are for the girls. Don't let your hoes use them.
Yeah, I mean.
But you know what? I would imagine, Kelly, that I think that in the end, she still has feelings for him, and if he
Yeah,
said,
she
"Let's
wants
get
him
back
back.
together," he
Yeah,
would be like, "Oh, okay." So I would imagine, just like any teenager, she'll make up any excuse in the world to be able to go see him.
that's
But
true.
what an ouch when she said that he leased that condo for 6 months and then they were gonna talk and how he never even checked in and just
Yep,
God, that's an
got the
ouch.
house.
That's like
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's being honest because honestly, I think that, she hasn't ruled out getting back together with him. And I keep saying that. Like, I think that's one of the reasons that there is not a divorce filing
Yeah.
because
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think that that's really what she ultimately wants. I
Yeah,
think
no, I
she's giving him,
definitely think she wants to get back together with him, yeah, and
yeah, I
would,
think she's
given the opportunity.
Yeah.
right. I think she's giving him time to explore. She's exploring herself, but, that's where she stands with it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, to be honest with you. I really
Yeah.
don't.
No.
No. But Kyle's face when Mo asked her about her own dates, she
Yeah.
made that she made
I think she handled it fine. I like how she puts him in his place.
Oh, yeah, I like how she told him, "I would never be in this situation like you."
Yeah,
Right.
because really, she's like, "Yeah, I have gone on dates, but
Right.
I'm
Right.
not,
Right.
I'm not
and who knows if
flaunting it.
it's true or not, but the good thing for her is that because she's not out in the public doing it, it doesn't matter if it's true or not."
Right. And I like how she told him to shut up when he started talking about dating and passion. It was
Yeah,
like,
like,
"Shut up. Ew." I
yeah,
would be the same way.
for sure,
No, I don't
for
wanna know
sure.
about you. I don't wanna know about your passion with anybody else. No, it's gross. Stop it.
No, I agree. I was surprised to see the next scene where Sutton and Erica are meeting up to get facials together, and I was even more surprised that Erica invited Sutton. I thought for sure it was the
Exactly.
other way around, to be
Me
quite
Mhm.
too.
honest with you,
Me too.
because Erica is not usually the olive branch giver.
Yeah, yeah.
No, not at all.
Just one more thing about,
Kyle and
Kyle
Mo.
and Mo, yeah. It was just amazing when Mo said, he doesn't think PK's angry at all. Well, of course not.
Exactly.
Of
He's
course
out doing
not.
whatever the fuck he
He's
wants.
doing
What's he got to be
yeah.
angry
What's he got
about?
to be angry
He's not
about?
home with his kids.
No.
He's not
No.
seeing
So
Jagger cry.
no, he's out there chasing tail.
Yep.
Yep.
But I was just like, "Ugh, what a dumb thing to say."
Yep. Um. So Erica said to Sutton, "You and Dorit got along well the other day." And Sutton's like, "Listen, I feel for her. I want to give her some grace because of what she's going through. Because Sutton had a divorce when her children were about the same ages, and so she knows what it's like
Yeah, she
to.
gets it.
I mean, not in the same way because she happened to have a very wealthy husband, unlike
Right.
broke PK, but the feelings and
Exactly.
the emotions are still the
Are still
same.
the same, yeah.
Yeah.
And what a
By the
great
way, I looked up Sutton's ex. What a dweeb.
is dweeby
Mm.
looking?
Oh, what a dweeb. A
Well, the
rich
dweebs
fucking dweeb, but
are
what a
just dweeb.
dweeb.
But what a great, confessional look for Sutton.
I
She's
totally
really
agree
got
with
it
you.
with that black outfit and those big earrings. I was like, "Oh, okay, Sutton. Like, I see you.
Yes,
So you made a
I
good
totally
move."
agree with you.
And I'm just saying
And
that because the fashion icon.
100%. But also, I love her look in the opening with that long sequence skirt.
Listen, I have something to say about that. I'm gonna look it
I
up.
love
I'm gonna
that.
look it up while you do it. I think that dress so keep talking and I'll look it up.
So Sutton says to Erica, I know you're over Tom. You're over everything but Tom. And Erica's like, I'm not over it. She's like, I'm heartbroken. Like imagine knowing that the person you've been married to and like who you've been with for so long and to see him walk out of a court like that and to know that he's going to die in prison. Like you don't get over that. You don't. And
Yeah.
listen, I agree with her. I totally agree with her.
He was sentenced
And
on his 86th birthday for 7
Yeah.
years.
How
yeah.
messed up is that?
I mean, how the mighty can fall, huh?
Mhm.
And I was surprised to hear that she's still included in civil cases.
Well, I'm not because they're still legally married. I mean, she's not going to be not married to him until he's dead
Yeah.
because there's no divorce going to happen.
No. No, because he's
So,
incompetent, right? Like,
right,
he's in
right.
prison, but he's in, yeah, she can't.
Yeah. But she said that, she said she thought about visiting him, but she's like, I don't even know. Like, would he even want to see me? Like, would he know who I am?
Right.
Like, is he going to say something magical that's going to like make me be okay about this? And she's like,
No.
going through therapy, I've now realized that some closure has to happen from yourself. You can't get it from anywhere else. And I'm
Yeah.
glad that she at least is in that place. I mean, it's very sad. I think it's a very sad situation.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
It is.
Definitely. So there was a post, and it said, Sutton Strack wears the most expensive gown in show's history following home burglary. The dress is $150,000.
That dress that she's
That
wearing in the
dress that
opening?
she's wearing in the opening.
Well, I like it, but I don't know if it's worth
It ain't.
$150K.
No. Really not worth that. And
That's crazy.
yeah, isn't that crazy? I'm not a fan of Erica's confessional look.
I don't remember it. I remember
She
Sutton's though,
she
because I
has on a
remember thinking the
it's
same
on a
thing.
big hat.
The
Oh,
hat,
yeah.
the hat.
And then
No, I don't like that.
then the dress with the it looked like it was made of like bubblegum wrappers. Like I didn't like.
I don't like when they wear
Nah.
hats in confessionals. It's
Me
too
too.
distracting.
Yeah.
Totally
Well,
agree.
I'm sure we'll see it again.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we will. Only you're allowed so many confessional looks. They have to
Yeah.
recycle them.
Yeah. And how
So
about
then after
when
that, go
how
ahead.
about when Dorit says that PK's not giving her any money?
Yeah, so that happens when we see her talking to her mom and dad. So the next we see
Yeah.
her talking to her mom and dad, and she's happy that her parents were there for her because she really needed that support, right? And that we find out her parents are going to take the kids back to Florida with them. And she keeps saying that she's really worried about Jagger, specifically Jagger, because he's not himself. After everything that's gone on, you know, he's not even asking for his father. He's asking for his grandfather, which
Right.
that is very telling.
That speaks
Most
That is
volumes,
very
yeah.
telling.
Yes.
And she also says that they've never had a conversation about like what PK's paying for, what he's not paying for. She'll just get a phone call from his business manager and, say, this needs to get paid. So she had to get her own business manager. She had to get her own attorney. She was used to him taking care of everything.
Right.
And well, listen, I get that, but to go from him taking care of everything to now you have to figure it all out yourself, plus raise these two children with zero help financially and
And
emotionally.
without a conversation. Like without a
Right.
conversation. And where the
Right.
fuck is Boy George in all this? Boy George could step in at this point and help out a little bit. Aren't you like close with PK's kids? You're so close with them. Don't you want to see them
Who
taken care
knows?
of?
Who knows? People get weird in situations like that.
Yeah.
People get weird.
Next thing we see is Kyle's with Alexia, and they're going to go registering for wedding gifts. And Sutton's going to meet them there, but because Kathy's out of town. Normally Kathy would do that.
Where
When
were
I
they?
find-
Did they say?
Yeah,
didn't see the name
forget
of the
name of the
store.
store, but I remember Kyle said that she went there and maybe her mother went there or something. It was like
And her sisters.
someplace that
It's like a
everybody
It is a
tradition,
place-
but they never really said the name of the
They
store.
did say the name, but I just didn't pay any attention. They
Okay.
did say the name.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
pay attention either. I was shocked to hear that the wedding is less than 8 weeks away. And one, she's just registering, and the only thing they have locked down is the rabbi.
Yeah, like no
What?
venue, no dress, no like what are we doing?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I
No
guess when you have
invitations? I mean,
so much
invitations should-
money, well, yeah,
I don't get it.
invitation should have gone out 8 weeks.
But not if you don't
prior.
have a venue.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Right, there you go.
But I guess when you have all this money, like you can just throw it together. And when you're Kyle Richards' daughter, if you get an invitation, you're gonna make it happen so you can go
I guess.
to the wedding,
I
right?
guess. All I know is $30,000 for a pocketbook is just stupid. It's just stupid.
I couldn't agree with you
No
more.
matter how you slice it, dice it, even if I had the dough,
Yep, I
It-
couldn't agree with you more.
it
And
just
I like my
makes-
bags.
no sense. No sense.
Okay. Sutton's was 32,000. Kyle's was 30.
Right.
Amanda's was 14.
Right.
I think that is an astronomical number for a bag, and I am a bag person. I love bags.
Well, I love
bags.
I love a good bag too. I love beautiful things. I love
Stupid,
beautiful
though.
things, but
I-
it's stupid.
Would have probably at some point, if I had the money, bought a Birkin. I'm going to say that. But now, since I've watched Bethany do all her Firkins and how she got rid of all her Birkins and how she likes her Firkins better than her Birkins,
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm
it's just
getting myself a good Firkin if I want one. That's what I'm getting.
exactly. Like, it's
That
just
is what I'm
fucking
getting.
stupid.
Yeah, it is.
It
stupid.
is. It is. I agree with you. I'm changed though. If honestly, if I didn't see Beth, and I really like Bethany though, and I really respect her.
Me
And
too.
I think that, I think that she makes very smart business decisions. And the fact that she could course correct and, say, listen, I bought these, but they're not worth it. It's dumb.
Right.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Right.
I'm going to get
And
rid of
didn't
all
she
these real
sell
ones.
her some of hers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she got rid of them. She got rid of them. If she didn't sell them, she donated them or auctioned them off or whatever she did. She got rid of them and she does not use them. She uses her Firkins. And I just saw a TikTok of her the other day. She's like, I can't tell you, I like this Firkin way better than any of the Birkins I had. And I'm going to look that one up and I'm probably going to get one.
So much money on.
It is stupid.
You should not spend the cost of a car on a bag.
No.
No.
Stop.
No, you're right.
You
You're
put
right.
your lipstick
Crazy.
in there. Your lipstick in your
Right,
wallet.
exactly.
Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, it's crazy.
So then we meet Amanda when, that's when the Birkins walk in. And she says that she's getting married on 10/10/20. And she's found the venue and that's all she's done. And Sutton's like, well, forget about the venue. How'd you find the man?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, well, she was, walking down the street and he chased her down. She was walking down the street in West Hollywood. She's like, West Hollywood. And she walked past this very handsome man and she got to the corner and he caught up with her. She was with her girlfriend and he started this witty banter with her. And next thing she knows, he was buying her a drink, which I thought that was a very sweet love story, like a sweet,
Yeah.
chance meeting.
Yeah.
And that's when we find out that she's best known for her best-selling book, Rich as Fuck, and it helps women redefine their relationship with money and manifest more into their lives.
Like I said, I think I'm going to read it.
I think I'm going to read it too.
I think I'm
And
going to read it.
that gave her the name the Money Queen. She's from Sand Spring, Oklahoma, because she asked Sutton, like, where are you from? When she started, to hear Sutton, her accent. And that's when they start talking about, like, Jennifer Tilly's having this party and it's boho chic and they're not really sure, but it's a sit in a chair party. It's like a sit in a chair party.
I like
It's
those
so
kinds of
funny.
parties.
Those kinds of parties.
I like a sit in the chair party instead
Yeah.
of let's do these 25 activities parties.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. I thought it was funny how, like, Alexia really didn't want to hang out with them.
I don't think she wanted to be in the scene. Like, she didn't need to be there.
No.
Right? Well, I mean, that way they could have their conversation.
Yeah.
She was just the vehicle to get them all together,
Yes.
Exactly.
right?
Yep.
Then we see them all getting ready. Is this where they're getting ready?
Well, it's Boz and
Looking for her brush.
Lael.
Lael.
Yeah, they have a moment. That's when I had to stop watching.
So she's looking for her brush, and Lael walks in and she's like, oh, there's my brush. And I thought to myself, because Lael was like, it's way better than mine. I'm like, if your mother's brush is better than yours, why doesn't your mother just buy you the same brush?
Because it's her mother. Because you don't have girls, Wendy. Because that's what they do. They like to take your shit.
No, but I have Maddie. I have Maddie.
Right.
He takes my shit.
But they use your stuff. Like, she probably likes it because it's her mother's.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Girls are weird.
Really?
Like that. Yeah, girls are weird like that. Like, weirdly sentimental, like, kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
then
think
give
that's
her
it.
that brush and get your own. Buy one for
Right.
yourself. Like,
Could do that.
that way you're not looking for it when you want to brush your hair. I don't
There you
know.
go.
That's just
Yeah.
me. But then she's doing her daughter's hair, and she said that she likes to do her daughter's hair because they get to talk, which I think that's so nice.
Yes.
Let me ask you guys this: do you ever sit there and do your daughter's hair?
Yeah, I do.
No.
Like, yeah, Kayla sometimes asks me to put it up in rollers or just to, sometimes we'll just mess around with each other's hair. And yeah, we do stuff like
You
that.
never
I mean, when Tess needs a glaze done, of course,
Yeah,
I'm
of
her
course.
girl.
You're her girl. Yeah.
But yeah.
She
No.
never
But we
asked you to
definitely
curl her
share
hair?
like products. We share all the stuff.
That's interesting. I
If
was
she
just wondering.
finds a good product, she tells me about
She'll
it.
tell you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would like that. I would like someone to do my hair and to do someone else's hair. I've
Mhm.
never, I am going to teach Maddie how to do my hair though.
There you
And
go.
he does
That's
sit
good
there while I'm doing it. And he likes to take the hot rollers out.
There you go. So there you go.
So Lael's talking about, Bo says, how are things going with you and Keely? And we find out that they've been getting close, like they've been traveling together, the three of them. And she's like, she thinks that they're good together. The two of them are good together. But then she says, I feel like, when he's proposing, Bose is like, proposing? Well, I want him to ask me first. She's like, you're my dad? And she's like, yeah, I actually think she's 100% right. I
Yeah,
think he should ask her.
most
Yeah, I
definitely.
mean, I think that's a thing that a lot of people do.
Right. But I don't think they
Normally,
all do.
yeah, I think it's more when people have younger kids, but whatever. I
Yeah.
mean,
No,
he doesn't have his own children, so I think it's a very sweet thing for him to do to include her,
yes, I agree. I agree.
especially since her father passed away. Like, he really would be the man in her life now.
Yep.
Definitely.
So I think
Definitely.
it's a nice thing, yeah.
And she's still young. I mean, what is she, 16 or 17? She's
16.
still,
16.
yeah, she's still young. I mean,
Yeah.
then we see Erica's getting ready and she's just talking, they're going to paint and draw, and she's not really sure. And then Rachel says, when she's getting her makeup done, the makeup artist said, is there going to be a naked man there? She's like, I hope none. I hope not. I guess she had no idea. I thought that was so funny that
I
the
mean,
makeup
was
artist
there
even
any
said that.
indication prior to that? Like, why
No,
would she even
no.
ask that?
Because it's a
Maybe.
produced show.
Right. Because she really knew the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, there's that. Dorit was getting ready, and her people said to her, "Are you really going to wear that?" She had a Labubu bracelet. She's like, "Yeah, what's wrong with my Labubu?" But I don't think she wore it because she didn't show up with it on.
Yeah, she didn't show.
Yeah. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I know what that is.
Kelly, do you know what that is?
What is it? Labubu?
Yeah. You don't
It's
know?
like little stuffed animal doll thing. It's probably
Yeah.
her daughter's.
No, it's probably hers. Kathy Hilton has them. Kathy Hilton has Pop
And
Mart
it's
come
a
to her house.
bracelet?
Well, hers happens to be a bracelet, but they're little like bagged. People are putting them on their Birkins, and they're putting them on their Louis Vuittons, and they're putting them on. Yeah.
Adults are doing this?
Yeah, that's foolishness.
Yes. Oh,
That's
yeah, Jeff
foolishness.
Lewis.
Stop
Jeff
it. Stop it.
Yeah. Yeah. Jeff
Stop it.
Lewis, Cynthia Bailey, Crystal Minkoff. Oh, no, it's a thing. It's a thing.
People got too much time on their hands.
I swear to God, this fucking world is.
And it's
whoop, whoop, crazy.
I don't even recognize it anymore.
Nope.
so there's
I
the
really
real
don't.
ones that are made by Pop Mart. They're called Labubus. And then there's a ton of fake ones, like there is everything, and they're called Lafufus. Yeah, it's a real thing.
And how much do these Labubus cost? Dare I ask?
I mean, they're very expensive. And
Of
when I
course
say
they
very
are.
expensive, like you can't, Pop Mart drops them when they drop them. And if you don't get them, you don't get them. And so they're like resold in the secondary market for $500 to $1,000.
Stop
Oh
it.
my God, these people
Yes.
really have nothing
Yes.
better to do. Do
That's
they
what I
know that there are like starving people in this country?
Oh, wait, and there's more. There's more to it. They're blind. They're blind bags, so you don't even know which one you're getting.
I can't.
Yes.
So,
I know.
I really can't.
Yes. Yeah.
foolishness.
Yes. So then we see at Jennifer's house, Nick, the party planner, is there. That's the same party planner that was at Sutton's house.
Yeah, I saw that he was getting around.
Interesting.
He's having a good
Yep.
year.
Yeah,
Yep.
no shit.
Yes. And Jennifer has an assistant there also. Jeff is her assistant. And she also admits, which I was very surprised to hear, Jennifer Tilly is a little intimidated on how super cool Rachel Zoe is. I was like, Jennifer Tilly is intimidated. Like, that really surprised me.
Well, what's interesting is that Rachel has admit that she's scared of everything and that she lives in a state of anxiety.
Right.
Right.
Right? And
Right.
then Jennifer
Yes.
Tilly, I didn't see it, but then she's saying
Yeah.
how, I mean, not that people who live in a state of anxiety cannot be cool, but it's almost like
Right.
she's giving like a, it's like the biggest misconception about Eric. Like, oh, he's so laid back. I'm like, but he's not. So it's almost like the same thing, right?
Well, look, it's like Wendy said when we first talked about it that she thought that Rachel Zoe had this like really zen thing about her. And maybe that's how she appears to everyone else, but maybe internally she is totally not zen.
Well, that's what I said. I was so surprised when she said that she was afraid of everything because I didn't get that vibe
You don't
from
get
her.
that vibe.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
get that vibe from her, which
Yeah.
is very
neither
interesting.
does Jennifer Tilly.
No. And then that's when Jennifer also says, a stranger is going to come in our midst. Sutton invited her friend Amanda. And I was like, wait, I thought Amanda was Kyle's friend. How of a sudden did it become Sutton's friend? I mean, Sutton did invite her, but
I guess because Sutton invited her.
so Kyle says that she sold her house to her and that she saw, I guess on TikTok, that they tore up the floor, her
Yeah, the
black and white
marble,
floor.
black and white marble checkered floor.
And it's funny because it is still in her confessional look behind her. That
But
same
I was
floor.
thinking that must be the floor in her new house.
No. Those are like CGI. They're sitting in front of a green screen.
Okay, because I was thinking like, oh, she must have put the same floor in her new house. So she's sitting in
Yeah.
front of a green screen in her confessional. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. That's funny.
Yeah, and yeah, I thought so too. Yeah. So she said that, she loved that floor and she's like everybody else. I mean, I honestly love that floor too. But for whatever reason, listen, they don't love it. It's their house. They can do whatever they want. And I'm
Yeah, and
sure she feels that way too.
people giving her a hard time on social media, like, fuck off. It's not your
Right,
house.
it's not your house.
Yeah,
Right.
it's her
right.
house now. She can do whatever she wants.
Right. She was just making a statement. It wasn't like,
Yeah.
No,
is
I
what
mean
it is.
people online coming because
I
she
know.
said
No, I know
people
what you mean.
were coming for her online. It's like,
I know, because that's what people
God.
do. That's what
yeah,
they do.
like,
Too much time, Kelly. Too much time
Whew,
on their hands,
for
people.
sure.
So then Rachel said, I think everyone did boho chic really differently. So I wrote down Jennifer is wearing like this blue and white long moo thing, right? Rachel came
She
in with
likes her
this
moo-moos.
long, she does. Rachel came in with this long, one shoulder out, like gown. And when she walked in, she's like, I think I'm overdressed. I actually think she was a little overdressed, but you do you, who cares?
Yeah.
Erica had on a blue and white floral pantsuit. Kyle was wearing like a flowy floral boho style dress. Boz was wearing pants and a top. And I couldn't exactly see what Sutton was wearing at that point because she was sitting down. It was like something that was sequenced, and I couldn't really tell what that was. But then Amanda walks in and she's wearing a white skirt and a top and a Chanel motorcycle jacket. And Jennifer Tilly says to Amanda, you remind me of that 1985 Chanel ad with all the Chanel models with the motorcycle jacket. It's a fabulous look. And Amanda's like, oh, I was born in 1985.
Oh my God.
Me and Wendy are like, we graduated
high school.
We graduated high
Exactly.
school.
I was 11.
Yeah.
So
we
she's only
graduated
Jennifer-
high school.
40.
She's only 40. And Jennifer Tilly's like, what was I doing? I was like selling something for 5
Sandwiches.
cents. Of sandwiches for 5 cents and salads for 25 cents. So I was pushing the salads, right? Isn't that what she said? Because they were more money or something like that.
That's
I was
so
like, oh my
funny.
God. I thought that was hysterical.
And I thought it was really nice how Jennifer Tilly knew the server's name and introduced her.
Yes.
That's
yes.
very, very nice. And very
Yeah.
telling as to what kind of person she is.
Yeah.
That's a very good point. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad
Yeah.
you said that.
I
Then
have them
Dorit-
sometimes. Sometimes I have them.
You do many times. Dorit arrives last, and she has on this long white, like, maxi dress. And she's introduced to Amanda, and she said, oh, do you have kids? And she's like, yeah, I have 4 kids. The older 2 are my stepkids, and they're 9 and 7. And Boz said, they're his kids. And she said, no, they're mine. I'm raising them. I thought it was so bold of Boz to say that. Like, who is she? She doesn't know what the situation
Right, what the
is.
situation
Yeah,
is.
she doesn't
yeah.
know the dynamic.
Yeah,
So that is a
sometimes
pretty.
she goes a little hard.
Yeah.
Boz,
That
you
is
know,
a bold
sometimes
statement
she-
to make
yeah.
when you don't know the dynamic for sure.
Right.
Right.
It's also well, I mean, but she said they're my kids, so we don't know the dynamic either. Like maybe their mother's deceased, maybe that
We
we
don't.
don't know.
Right. you
No,
don't
we
know.
don't. And she doesn't either. And like, who is she to question that?
Yeah, like a wait to. Well, no, first of all, you should never say it, but you certainly shouldn't say it unless you know
What
you
the
know.
deal is, right?
Yeah. I mean, in her confessional, Boz says, I don't know if I would like another woman calling my daughter her daughter. There's only one mama, and that's me. So she immediately put herself in the other mother's shoes. But like you just said, the other mother may not be around. They
Right.
don't know the situation.
Right. Who
Right.
knows? Right? Who knows?
So, right. Then they go outside for the drawing portion of it. And Kyle's like, what are we painting? And there's like a bowl of fruit out there. She's like, are we painting a bowl of fruit? And then she introduces the art teacher, who's Miles. And she's like, oh, we're going to draw another kind of beauty. And then I wrote down 2 men come out. Oh, no. 4 men come out. I was like, first I thought there was only 2. Like, no, there's 4. They dropped their robes, and Erica said, "I'll take a bag of dicks over a bowl of fruit any day."
He's
That
funny.
was the quote. That was the quote
That was
right
good.
there. I was
That
like, I love it.
That one guy.
So our show is going to be called Bag of Dicks.
Yeah, we could do
Yeah.
that. Bag of dicks.
Bag of dicks.
That one guy, though, that was posing. Ooh, he was like so cringy. So cringy. The one that was like,
Arching.
you know what? Oh, stop it. Just stop
Ew.
it.
I'm going to watch I'm going to
Stop
finish the
it.
episode when we stop. Ew.
I was like, no, 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 no,
Don't do
no,
that.
no, don't do it. Don't do it.
Kyle said, "I've never had a mushroom. Now might be a good time to try one." I was like, maybe.
And they did say that the one guy was uncircumcised.
Oh, I missed that.
I've never
I missed
seen
that.
that. I've never seen.
No, I've never seen that in real life.
It's kind of
So-
surprising that Kyle's never done mushrooms because
Mm.
she likes it. When they went to Amsterdam, she was partaking in the other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think psychedelics are different.
Yeah,
like
it's a
hallucinogenics,
different.
Like,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, I
And
think
here I
I'm like-
was thinking, like, I like mushrooms, like fried mushrooms with onions.
you were not.
I was. I
You?
was.
Of all
Yes.
people?
I know, I was. So. Look,
Oh,
if
there's
it's
nothing.
like,
I love a mushroom pizza, but there's nothing worse than ordering a mushroom pizza and you get the canned mushrooms, like not the
those nasty ones, yeah.
fuck
But
all
listen,
that.
if it comes to food or drugs, I'm always food. Food comes first.
Oh, your brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
the food will come first. So.
Okay, got it. Well, that makes sense then.
And how about when Amanda asked the guy if he ever got a boner?
What, when he was posing?
Yes. Yes.
It must be
he's-
horrible if you don't, though. Well,
Well,
I
he
guess
said
if
no.
you're not.
He
Yeah.
said no.
Wait, he said no.
Wow.
They there was someone taking a drink order, and Amanda ordered a mocktail, and Erica said, "Boo, you have to drink alcohol unless you're Kyle."
Yeah, leave everybody alone. Let the girl drink whatever
Right.
she wants. She doesn't matter. Don't give a shit.
I
what
know,
you think.
Amanda. Yeah, in her confessional, she said, "It's not that I don't drink ever. I just really prefer not to drink, and I don't know who Erica is to think she should comment on my not drinking." I agree with her,
Well,
100%.
I agree with her. and
Welcome to the group, girl.
it's actually kind of interesting that came from Erica, considering that a couple of seasons ago, she made a fool out of herself drinking so much to the fact that the next season she kind of had to scale her drinking back
Mm-hmm.
because of how she acted the prior season, telling Garcelle's son to go fuck off or whatever she said to him.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
telling the other one she wanted to have a menage a trois with him and his significant other. Like, it's kind of interesting that that's coming from her. She's telling somebody they have to drink.
Well, and then she even said, "I get shamed for good life choices," which, again, very bold.
Right.
So I did not realize we were going to get to see the drawings. So then they all turn around their drawings, and Kyle is like, "Do I have to show mine?" And when she shows hers, they're like, "That looks like a woman."
Yeah, it was weird. I was like,
Listen, I thought I could have never done. I don't have any talent to be able to draw something like that. But
neither.
Rachel's drawing won, which that doesn't surprise me
no,
because
she's very
she's
artistic.
artistic. Yeah. Yeah, so that doesn't surprise me. Then the men put their robes on, and they all go inside with them to have a little snack.
Yeah, it's very
It's
odd.
like it was like that's so
Okay.
weird.
That is
But how?
weird.
But how about like Boz asking Kyle if she's having sex? I was like, what are you doing? Like,
Well, first she said to Kyle, she's like, "Are you dating now?" And she said, "No, I'm not." And then she said, "Well, are you having sex?" I was like,
what?
"What?" Kyle said, "No."
Yeah,
Like that is
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
just wrong. I was like,
Well, I think they're just trying to get Kyle to say something about
Mhm.
what's going on in her life, other than the fact that she's separated from Mo and her daughter's getting married. I think they're trying, which is fine,
right.
but I think they're just trying to get her to say something, which is exactly what Garcelle was doing last season, and she got shit for it, and nobody stuck up for her, and she wound up quitting the show. But that's all Garcelle was doing last year, was trying to get Kyle to admit what was going on in her life.
I have a lot of thoughts about this, to be honest with you. I don't know if I should get into them now. Yeah, I'm going to get into them now. So Garcelle was trying to get Kyle to open up about her personal life, right? I have since seen, last week we said about Sutton not knowing what happened between her and Garcelle. I have since seen and read that Sutton did reach out to Garcelle several times for several months after the reunion, and Garcelle never responded to her. Never, not once. So it's not like she didn't try. So I think that that's kind of important to note. The other thing is, what did Garcelle show us about her personal life? Like, Garcelle didn't show us anything either.
You're right.
And she didn't. And I'm going to jump to the very end, and then we're going to come back, just because I think this is the spot I want to bring this up. The very end, which you didn't see, is that Erica goes over to Kyle's house, and, they're talking about the drawing of the naked man and how her daughters were making fun of her. And Kyle's like, well, it's been a long time since I've seen a wiener. Because they're, talking about her drawing. And Erica said, well, that could all change now that you're single. And Kyle said, well, I'm so tired of everybody asking me about that. If we were seeing someone that you care, she said, if you were seeing someone that you care very much about, and they said to you, please, I'm not a part of this group, and please be respectful. Do not talk about me. So this is where we find out. Like, she said to Erica, would you betray that person just because people are curious? And Erica said, no, I would protect that person. And Kyle said, I've always told everybody everything just because I'm an honest person and I don't like to be a liar. I was seeing someone that I cared about very much. Since separating from Mo, I was in a relationship. I was in a very vulnerable place in my life, and I feel I have to protect this person. This doesn't mean that this person wants to share everything that's going on between us, and all this speculation and all this gossip is what ended the relationship. She's like, I could have weathered the storm, but this isn't for everyone. So when she really opened up about that, again, I was saying this back when it was happening.
So she was in a relationship with Morgan Wade. Morgan Wade didn't like the attention.
Okay, but wait, I'm just going to stop it. I'm going to shut it all down right here.
Okay.
You're saying that, but you put out a music video where you're kissing. You, Morgan Wade, decided to be on the show when your relationship was just starting. You knew it was going somewhere.
Well, she knew who Kyle Richards was, and she was on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
She didn't know. Unless you're in that Bravo universe, you don't know how the fans are going to react. She didn't know. And I also since read.
She knew who Kyle was. She chose to date her. What she didn't like was the backlash, was the negative comments from people. That's what she didn't like. Not the fact that she was dating somebody who was on Bravo. She didn't like how she was being treated by the Bravo fans. That's different.
Right.
I
no,
don't
that's
blame
not different.
her. It's different.
It's not different. I don't think it's different because she didn't know that that's what was going to happen. How would she know that they were going to treat her that way? And as soon as she found out, she's like, I don't want to be. She only agreed to go on the show because Kyle asked her to. And had she known that this was going to happen, she wouldn't have agreed to do it. She was in a relationship with her. And the other thing I've read is, we keep saying that Morgan's, gay. She's never come out to her family as gay. She's never come out to her family as gay. So listen, this comes out. Now she has all these other people to answer to. And why does she have to be a part of this? She chose not to be a part of it. And she asked Kyle not to speak about it. She asked her not to speak about it.
She did that again after she went on the show.
That's when she found out.
Kyle.
So people can't change their
minds.
At
the tattoo place, they were clearly flirting with each other.
Again,
they did a music video where they were kissing each other. So if your family didn't know you were gay, you maybe should not kissed a woman in a music video.
Where are you going?
I'm Team Kyle on this. I feel like you can change your mind. I feel like you can say yes one time and then you could say no another time, and that's okay. So she said yes the first season. When she found out how it was going to happen, she said, no, I don't want to be a part of this. Keep me out of this.
I agree with all that, but you can't say she was naive to the fact that she
was naive.
She went on the fucking Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
We know what that's like.
You signed a form that you would record, and you recorded with her. You were very flirty in the scene. You put a music video out where you're spaced with her. I mean,
What do you think is gonna like?
you did that. I feel bad that she got negative because I don't think there's anything wrong with her. I think she's a beautiful girl. She's very talented. And I don't think she deserved any negative comments from people.
No.
But you can't play dumb.
I'm not saying she's playing dumb. I'm saying she can change her mind. A music video
Sure.
A music video is an art form, okay? Music is art. She's an artist, okay? So you could do one thing in a music video. You could have feelings for someone. You can be your true, authentic self with somebody. And then when you see what the ramifications are for that, you could say, I don't want to be a part of that. And that's not being naive. She
But
did not know. We know Bravo. We've been watching Bravo. We know what Bravo fans are like. If you're a country music singer, she was not sitting there watching the Housewives. She's not following the Housewives' blogs.
Okay,
You don't think that
but the
you
whole
can
thing
say
about
yes
her
to
family, if you I mean, the fact that you're country music performer, she was in the public eye prior. I personally didn't know who she was because I'm not really into country music, but other people did. You put a music video out where you're kissing a girl. Like, if you're not gay, then that's kind of a weird thing to do because people are going to think you're gay, right?
It's an art. Like I said, it's an artistic expression.
I mean, if that's how your family found out that you were gay, I
Well,
don't
who's to
think
say
you
that
could
she is
blame
gay?
anybody other than yourself.
Who's to say she is gay? Nobody should be labeling somebody
Well,
else. If she
okay,
hasn't
you're
come
right,
out and
you're
said
right.
I'm gay,
You can't
if
say
she hasn't come out and said I'm gay, maybe she's pan, maybe she's bi. We don't know.
Sure.
And it is not for anyone to label somebody else. That is what I'm saying. And she has never come out and said this. She has never come out and labeled herself. So the public felt the need to label her based on what they saw, because that's what the public, they judge a book by its cover. Like I said, a music video is an artistic expression. She is an artist. Okay?
Okay,
They
but if
express
you
themselves
don't
differently.
like girls, would you kiss a girl in a music video and put it out
If
for the
that's what the
population
song-
to see?
Who's to say she doesn't like girls? Again, she hasn't labeled herself.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody's
All right,
saying she doesn't like girls. I'm just saying that on this situation, I am Team Kyle. You are obviously not Team Kyle. You think that she deserves the backlash that she got, and you think that Morgan should have known better, and that because she put it out there that she deserves
I think
3
Morgan
seasons.
should have known better.
Okay, and I don't
think
agree.
Morgan should have known better.
Because like you said, you don't know country music, and if you went to her concert and, you know, maybe she sang vulgar country music, but you wouldn't know that because you don't know country music,
No.
right? So
But I
she
do know if
doesn't
somebody
know
puts a music
Housewives.
video out, a woman, and she's kissing another woman, I'm going to think to myself, oh, well, she likes girls too.
But
Maybe
have you
not that
seen
she
any of her
only
other
likes
videos?
girls, but I'm going to think that
Yeah.
she likes girls too.
But I was going to say, have you seen any of her other videos? Maybe she has other videos where she's kissing men. I don't
That's
know. I've
great,
never
but
seen
she
them.
has one that she's kissing a girl, so she likes girls too. And if her
But again,
parents
why
didn't
does she-
know that, and she didn't
I'm not
want
saying
her parents
didn't
to know
that. I'm not saying her parents didn't know that. I'm saying that she's never come out and labeled herself, and we should not be putting labels. We as a community, as a collective, we shouldn't be labeling people. Like, we shouldn't say this person is gay, this person is trans, this person is bi. Like, we shouldn't be doing that is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's all. And like I said, in this situation, I'm Team Kyle. Back to where did we leave off?
Dorit is talking about her whole situation and that
Yes.
PK wants to block her letting the kids go to Florida.
Yes.
I guess she told him he finally came home from Europe and she said the kids are going to go with my parents. And he's like, oh, okay, I'll go too. And then we can all hang out. And Dorit was like, what? And she got upset about it. And she had a whole conversation where Kyle was like, you know, Dorit was saying, well, he did it just to be mean. And Kyle was like, well, you know, not necessarily. And Dorit was like, you know, so I don't know. Like I said, there's two sides, but the bottom line is PK, even when they were married, you can always tell he had this very cocky side to him. And I can totally see him. Maybe he didn't do it to be mean, but he definitely did it to, like, insert himself and be like, "Oh, okay, so I'm home, so now I could just see the kids whenever I want." Like, it just you could just tell he's just
Puff his chest out
yeah,
and
he's just being a little bit of a dick about it, and Kyle was kinda, like, trying to, I guess, fend him, and then, of course, that got Dorit's hackles all up.
Well, yeah, because this is what I wrote down. So when she explained the whole story, Kyle got up and she hugged her. And Bose says, listen, it's too overwhelming to think about everything. So the most important thing right now is getting your kids to Florida. And PK said, well, if they're going to Florida, then daddy's going to Florida too. And I'll stay in a hotel and they could stay with me. And Kyle said, well, if he's willing to compromise, then just let him go stay with him. And Dorit's like, I don't think you understand. I'm not dealing with someone who's rational. And Bose is sitting there agreeing with Kyle. Dorit said he's just doing it to hurt me. And then in her confessional, Dorit is saying, she says, do you know, she says, like, this is the time you were to show up for me 100%. Like, you've never been there for me 100%. Like, you've known me almost 10 years. Like, how many times have you seen me this way? I'm broken. But meanwhile, everyone else is giving her suggestions, similar suggestions, but she's only going after Kyle. Other people there are saying the same thing to her. Like, okay, Bo said, like, let him be the bearer of bad news. Like, maybe, like, like, let him tell them. And Rachel's like, yeah, that's a good idea. And Eric was like, yeah, like, let him bear the responsibility of the children. Everything that Kyle says, again, same thing that other people have said, she jumps on her. Like, she doesn't give Kyle any grace. She's got a different standard for Kyle than she does for all the other ladies.
But don't you think that's because she was trying to make it seem like, PK's not being, he's not doing it to hurt you. He's not being mean about it. He's not.
No, I didn't think she was doing that. I thought she was doing it to say, like, let's meet him in the middle. Like, let's compromise so that at least your kids can get to Florida. Like Bo said, the most important thing is make sure these kids can get to Florida. And, like, how do we make that happen?
Except for the fact that she was saying the kids really didn't want to spend time with him. They wanted to be with their grandparents.
She said that after Kyle said that. And then that's when Bo said, like, let's figure this out. Like, maybe you have him tell him. Like, she was not trying to take PK's side. She was, like I said, I felt like she was there trying to give her advice. But no matter what Kyle says, Dorit isn't hearing it, even if somebody else says the exact same thing. And Kyle walked away feeling that exact same way. Like, those words came out of her mouth. She's like, she takes advice from others that she won't take from me. And it's the same advice.
yeah, it seems like they're just not past
Yeah.
whatever it is that,
Yeah.
whatever started this thing between them, 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago. I feel like it's been forever. It just seems like it's not getting any better. It's only getting worse.
I feel like it's because Bose is there and Bose now is in Dorit's corner. I mean, Kyle even said when she was on Watch What Happens Live, it came out at BravoCon that Dorit and her are not speaking right now. They're not on speaking terms. So something happens, I think, coming up on one of their trips where her and Erica and Dorit, like, have it out and Dorit walks away. So it's not like I said, it's not like she's not trying. I think that she is trying, but she doesn't. Dorit expects her to be there in only one way. And Kyle is being there in the way that she thinks is right. Like, it's just not right for Dorit. I don't think it's like she's not trying.
I don't blame Dorit for not wanting PK to go to Florida, because if this really was a trip,
either.
yeah, like, her parents are perfectly capable of taking care of the kids, and PK probably is just doing it to be a dick. Like, where
Right,
where
that's
have
what
you
I'm
been?
saying.
Now
Where
all
have
of a
you
sudden
been?
you're going to jet off to Florida to
Right.
interfere with her kids' time with the parents. I get Bose and Kyle and whoever was saying it were probably just like, listen, there's probably nothing you could do about it. He's going to do
Right.
what he's going to
He's gonna
do.
do,
We'll
right.
just try to make the best of it. But yeah, it doesn't sound like she wants to hear anything from Kyle. Something, I don't know. But whatever it is, they're not past it. They're not through it. They got to figure it out. Just stop trying to go back to being the friends that you were, because it's
Right,
not
because if
happening.
that's not gonna be, then that's not gonna be. But I thought it was really interesting that Peacock now has Cartier commercial.
Oh, that's so funny.
Funny?
That is funny.
It's so funny. When you said peacock, I thought you were going to say PK.
Me
And then
too.
you said,
Peacock.
and then
Me too.
I thought you were going to say PK, and then I heard peacock. I'm like, peacock. Okay, peacock.
Yeah. A lot
Me
of
too.
cocks going on this show.
Yeah. That's funny.
So I didn't get to see Dorit on Watch What Happens Live, but I know she was on Watch What Happens Live. I guess you didn't see it.
No,
See it
I
either.
didn't see it
I
either.
didn't
No,
see it
no,
either because
no.
I didn't even
Alright,
finish
so
the episode.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever comes out, we'll talk about it next week. Unless there's
see what
anything else
happens.
about this one you want to talk about.
Nope.
All right. All right.
No.
So
Nope.
until next time, thank you for watching and listening. Please subscribe and give us 5-star reviews. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.